Good morning, folks, and welcome back to Fresh. I'm Julie Dilorenzo. I'm here with this entertainment segment, and we are with Marla Miller, who, of course, is with the Elkhart County LIving Magazine. We're going to talk with her in a few moments about the new magazine that's just getting ready to come out. I'm also here at the Ruthmere home in Elkhart, which is just lovely. If you haven't been here, we're going to talk about some things that will be happening here over the holidays, and I'm joined by Laurel Spencer Forsythe. She is the director here at the museum, at the home here at Ruthmere Mansion. Now, if you hear some music in the background, of course, it's the music of Nick Roth. He played here last night, actually, folks, for an occasion they had here at the Ruthmere, and he's going to just serenade us while we're here during our segment, which is great. So tell us a little bit, Laurel, about some things coming up here over the holidays at the Ruthmere.
Well, one of the big events that we have coming up is our neighborhood holiday house walk, which features 8 sites through the Beardsley Avenue Historic District. And it's something that people look forward to, and I think this year's event is going to be especially fun, and also is going to have a lot of local history. There are 5 private homes included, and a lot of them have Beardsley family history connections. And also the St. Paul's Methodist Church is going to be a stop, and Ruthmere, and also another property owned by the Ruthmere Foundation, which we're restoring, which is the home of Elkhart's founder, the Havilah Beardsley House.
Well, I know I've actually been on the holiday walk a couple of times. I love it. I usually either start out with some cookies and tea at the church or end with the cookies and tea, which is great. But the homes are just lovely. And I don't know, how many years have you been doing this now? What kind of qualifies a home to maybe be in the walk?
Well, we've been doing it for 6 years. And a home just really has to be beautiful. It doesn't necessarily have to be historic. Necessarily, and it doesn't have to be huge, although we've had, you know, large and small homes. They just have to be stunning and decorated in some original and unique way.
Well, this house is certainly stunning. Now, are you going to have all your rooms here decorated with a little bit of holiday cheer, or just certain rooms? What kind of tour will people get when they come here?
Well, we're using an open house format because we do have a number of visitors for our house walk. We can have 400, 500 people on an afternoon. So people can go through at their own pace, and they'll see a little bit of decoration in each area. There are little historic touches in some of the rooms. In Albert's bedroom, for example, upstairs, there are period ornaments on a small Victorian-style tabletop tree. And then, of course, we have this rather stunning tree featured here behind me with the cornucopia style decorations, which are an Edwardian era touch. And then in the game room downstairs where Nicholas Roth is playing, you'll see some beautiful Imperial Russian porcelain, which is a featured exhibition. So everywhere there's something a little different. And of course you mentioned the refreshment table, which is an important stop.
Now, do the other homes that are involved, do they have, it's just their choice on what they want to feature as far as a theme or maybe antique type of decorating?
A lot of the homes on this year's walk will have antiques as part of their featured decor because they are historic homes. And so it's really up to the homeowner's special sense of style. I think we're going to have some special treats this year because of the homes that are involved on the tour.
Now, how can folks get some information about the tour? Is there a certain area, spot that you would pick up your tickets at? How does that work when you go from home to home?
Well, we do have a brochure that's included in the walk that gives detailed information about each house. It's also possible to contact us here at Ruthmere or visit our website, ruthmere.org, to get some detailed information before the tour.
I hear that lovely chime. It must be the clock going off.
It's one of our French clocks on the mantle in the French drawing room.
This is a great spot. Now, what is the walk going to cost?
The cost is $25, and that's in advance. On the day of the event, on Saturday the 6th, it is $30. So there's a little bit of an advantage to purchasing in advance.
Right. Well, it's a great walk, and let's hope the weather is somewhat, I mean, it's kind of nice if we had a little snow on the ground. I think it would put us all in the festive mood, but, you know, it's all within, what, maybe a 2 or 3 block radius right here on Beardsley Street.
It's just under half a mile, the walk, and it's possible to park either at St. Paul's Church or just across the street from Ruthmere in the the First Presbyterian Church parking lot. So there's ample parking at either end.
And again, this is December 6th. What time does the walk start and what time would it end?
It's at 1. It starts at 1 and it ends at 4. So there's about 3 hours to enjoy the stroll.
Yeah. Well, I've done it personally myself, folks. It's really fun. It's great. Get a few friends together and you know, walk in the brisk, cool air, see the home, see their decorating, maybe get some ideas, and then maybe cap it off with some tea and cookies at the church. So, Lowell, I appreciate you sharing this beautiful place with us and giving us some information about the walk, and we hope the folks in the area will take part in that. We're going to talk to Marla Miller real quick. Marla, I know we have a new magazine coming out soon. You haven't even got to look too much at it, but give us a little bit of peek about what's happening with that magazine.
Well, actually, the magazine should be going out into the mail as we speak. It's going to deal, it's our December-January issue, so of course there's going to be a lot in there about the holidays, holiday decorating and entertaining. We also have some information there on events for this winter, and there's a medical story in there. We've heard a lot about ACL injuries in that, so there's a great story in there about that as well. So again, a big variety of information in the magazine, and you'll want to go out and find one of those or give us a call and get a subscription.
Well, I know one of the things the magazine takes honor in is giving suggestions to families of things that you can do in your area that are not that far of a drive, and what better thing to do with your family that weekend of the 6th than to take the walk here on the holiday walk.
Exactly, and that's one of the things. It's called Elkhart County Living for a reason, because we talk about not only events that are going on here in Elkhart County, but within a day's drive. So we may talk about something in southern Michigan or even in southern Indiana, because everything is within a day's drive of here.
Right. Well, Marla, I know the magazines are out at a lot of locations. Give the folks a quick recap on how they can get that magazine.
Well, you can go on our website at maplecitymedia.com. You can actually view the magazine there and subscribe there, or you can give us a call at 574-533-2151, extension 346, and request a subscription. It's only $12 for a year.
All right. Well, thank you, folks. Thanks for joining us again. Remember, take the walk on December 6th and enjoy the holiday season coming up here in the Elkhart County area. Stay tuned. I'll be back in a moment with more on Fresh.